Former First Lady Hillary Clinton arrived at a Costco very unprepared for what they had in store. What she may have expected to be one thing, ultimately turned out to be something much different. She probably wasn't ready for this level of treatment from Costco, but perhaps someone responsible for this felt like splashing a cold serving of karma towards her. Clinton was at a Costco in Brookfield, Connecticut as part of her book tour. She showed up and Costco told her where to go. She didn't have to do much except for sign a handful of books for a few people who were there to see her, but she didn't expect what Costco had planned for her. As a former First Lady to then-President Bill Clinton, who was caught in scandals in the White House with interns, Hillary probably expected the royal treatment and a red carpet at Costco. That was not the case. You wouldn't know that Hillary lived in the White House after seeing where Costco placed her to sign books. As customers walked in, some walked right by and didn't care. A few others stood in line and waited. The funny part is that Costco placed Hillary Clinton right next to a massive stockpile of toilet paper packages. We're not sure if it was 1-ply or 2-ply. This was at the end of the milk aisle. Milk and toilet paper is what Costco thought of Hillary Clinton that day. You might have your own opinion, but you can save that for the comment section after the article. Hillary was stationed at the end of the milk aisle, sitting next to toilet paper, signing a few autographs. Not everyone was interested. Some people protested and Hillary was not prepared for that level of interaction. It became very awkward, very fast. Click Conservative News reported more. Hillary held a book signing inside a Costco, where she signed 1,000 copies of her memoir What Happened. But it didn't go quite as she likely hoped it would go. Laura Loomer, an investigative journalist, showed up and reported on what went down. But Hillary's people were apparently on to Loomer and refused to let her see Hillary. Costco's members were not pleased with the book signing. Loomer claims that an employee told her that people were canceling the memberships because the store allowed Hillary to be there. But there were also people stationed outside, protesting. They held up signs and chanted, "Hillary for prison." One resident told Loomer, "I think it's a disgrace that Costco has Hillary Clinton. She's a criminal." Still, not everyone was angry about Hillary's presence. Some thought it was laudable that she came into enemy territory. The small town of Brookfield, Connecticut has not voted for a Democrat for president in decades, and the majority of residents voted for Donald Trump last year. "I thought it was cool that she came into enemy territory," Michael Rassano said, who said he claimed that he came because his 9-year-old daughter asked him to. Certainly, any time a 9-year-old is interested in meeting such an important public figure, you want to encourage that. "I think she's a great example for little girls regardless of your political views." Others were not as excited. "Oh my God," said Christian Beck, a Trump supporter. "I had negative feelings about Clinton because of some of the things that she's done. She still thinks a lot about herself. I'm sorry, but she needs to get off her horse. She lost. That's it." Here's a photograph of some Hillary Clinton protesters. She most likely didn't think she would feel the wrath of the American people while she was on her book tour. It was supposed to be all about her, but it turned out to be quite a disaster. Before her book tour, Hillary Clinton had become the Democrat nominee for the presidential election in 2016. Clinton surpassed Bernie Sanders in what may have been considered a controversial way. Clinton later squared up against rookie Donald Trump, who had no political experience but ran a much better campaign that appealed to a higher number of Americans where the votes counted. California provided an extra amount of popular votes for Hillary Clinton. However, the electoral ballot helps protect the elections from having the same few more extensive and more populated states from determining every outcome. Trump's campaign spoke of America being the priority, and his business background is keeping the economy moving. If the popular vote was the only way to decide, then California could swing every election in the direction based merely on the size of the state and the number of people living there. Some Hillary Clinton supporters still resist the presidency of Donald Trump, regardless of Trump's wild levels of historic success. For the web powered by Zergnet Olympic figure skater handles wardrobe malfunction perfectly. Here's who Jackie Kennedy thought had her husband killed. The victims of the Florida school shooting revealed deputies called to FL shooter's home 39 times in 7 years. The real reason: Jennifer Aniston and Justin Theroux split. Celebrities who can't stand Ellen DeGeneres.